Last name Ventura, first name Jesse. Jesse Ventura, welcome to the TKN Celebrity Tournament, my friend.
Thank you, Avi. It's great to be here and great to be back interviewed by you. It's been far too long.
You're here to win the entire shebang, the entire tournament.
Of course I am. I don't do nothing to lose.
Jesse Ventura, guys and gals and pals, you'll make a case for the January 6th report as a book that should be adapted to the screen.
Every member of my family is a war veteran of the United States of America. And we all took oaths, my mother, father, my brother, and I, that we would defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I don't want people shutting this thing away and it's old news, because it is not old news. It's right there right now, staring us in the face again. I believe it was a sedation and an attempt at a coup d'etat that day to overthrow our government.
You know what shocked people? I told people that never once when I did wrestling did I know an ending. I went out of my way not to know.
Yeah.
I did not want to know nothing. I wanted to
organic
watch
reaction,
it in
right?
the ring and respond to what I saw.
Organically.
Yes. I did not want to be so and so this whatever angle or whatever thing they were trying to accomplish. I purposely stayed out of locker rooms so I would not be privy to nothing.
Sure. Mr. Jesse Ventura will start things off by making a case for the original, The Day the Earth Stood Still, as a lost film that needs to be found.
This film needs to come back because of the world situation we're in right now. We got chaos throughout the world, and nobody's giving anybody any respect across the entire planet. We need the return of Gort. If you remember The Day the Earth Stood Still, down came the spaceship, and they said, you guys are heading into space. We don't care what you do on your own planet. But now you're going to bring your garbage and war out into space. Well, we're not going to let that happen.
Cuban Missile Crisis, right? We know that Fidel Castro, of course, if there wasn't for the soccer fields, we wouldn't have known anything going on at all.
I view Fidel today, the late Fidel, he was my friend. I flew to Cuba when I was governor. And you know what I got to ask Fidel? But no, when I was sitting with him, I wore a watch then. I used to wear my old SEAL Team Rolex, right?
Sure.
And I was sitting with him, and he caught me. I looked at my watch, and he looked at me, and he said, I'm sorry, am I keeping you from something? And I had to think quick.
Wow.
So I thought, well, tell the truth. So I looked at him and said, no, sir, you're not keeping me from anything. But I said, you've only given me 1 hour. I said I was checking my watch and I see that I have only 20 minutes left.
Wow.
And I said, I checked my watch because I have only 20 minutes left and I would like the last 20 minutes. I'd like to know if I could ask you personal questions. He looked me right in the eye and said, ask me anything you want. I said, I would like to ask you what your opinion is of the murder of John F. Kennedy in 1963. Wow. I couldn't shut him up for 20 minutes.
Wow.
The first thing, the first thing he said to me was, it was an inside job. Oswald couldn't make the shots. You know that as well as I do. He said, because I worked with the snipers in the revolution, and there is no way Oswald could have made those shots to begin with.
Government. What's interesting about the book and the whole January 6th committee, it's been thrown out by it's garbage, the Republicans say. Don't pay any attention to it. I find that very ironic, considering the book is hugely thick and there is only one Democrat who's in the book testifying. This is completely the testimony of Republicans.
Yeah, no, Avi, you're great. Like I said, the good thing about you, unbelievably good about you, you do your frickin' homework.